Pecco Bagnaia's emotional outburst has shaken the 2025 MotoGP paddock once again. The reigning champion is reportedly furious with Ducati after a rumour surfaced claiming that his bike is different from the one used by Marc Márquez. This shocking news has sparked wild speculation about preferential treatment within the team, and further strained the relationship between Bagnaia and Ducati. Is Ducati starting to favour Márquez over Bagnaia in pursuit of new glory? Let's discuss it. The 2025 MotoGP paddock is in turmoil, not over race results this time, but over internal drama within the Ducati Lenovo team. Reigning champion Francesco Pecco Bagnaia is reportedly furious after learning that his bike differs from Marc Márquez's Desmosedici GP25. This shocking news has sparked speculation that Ducati is giving Márquez preferential treatment. Márquez, their new rider, has been the centre of public attention thanks to his dominance since the start of the season. Meanwhile, Bagnaia, the team's former star, feels sidelined and betrayed by the team he led to 2 consecutive World Championship titles. The situation escalated as the public began to suspect that Ducati had deliberately shifted its focus to Márquez. With his big name and charisma, Márquez was considered more promising, both commercially and in terms of performance. However, this move could backfire, as Bagnaia still has a contract and significant influence within the team. Amidst this stressful situation, Marco Rigamonti, Marc Márquez's crew chief, finally spoke out. In an interview published in Italian media, Rigamonti asserted that all accusations regarding differences in motorcycle specifications were utter nonsense. "I emphasise, Marc and Pecco's motorcycles are the same. The Desmosedici GP25S they both use are identical, including the engine, electronics package, and technical support. There is no difference. The different results on the track are due to the riders, not the motorcycles," Rigamonti stated. Rigamonti even suggested that this issue was deliberately stirred up by outsiders seeking to inflame the situation at Ducati. He emphasised that Ducati is a major manufacturer that upholds equality. Giving preferential treatment to one rider, especially when both are World Championship contenders, is impossible. Although Rigamonti clarified this, the rumours weren't completely extinguished. Analysts saw another side. Marc Márquez's aggressive riding style, calculated braking, and his courage to push the bike to its limits were indeed much more suited to the Desmosedici GP25's character. Time and again, Márquez was seen maintaining his pace until the final lap, while Bagnaia dropped off in crucial stages. The public was tempted to believe that Márquez had achieved something different, when in fact he had simply adapted more quickly to the Ducati package. Francesco Bagnaia finally lost his patience. In response to wild rumours about the differences between his Ducati bike and Marc Márquez's, Pecco made a rather heated statement to the media. "I'm fed up with this speculation. People always say my bike is different, slower or less competitive, but I know exactly what I'm riding. The problem isn't the bike, but how I'm treated within the team. Since Marc arrived, the atmosphere in the garage has never been the same." This statement immediately caused an uproar in the paddock. Italian media highlighted it as a form of subtle rebellion by Bagnaia against Ducati, and Spanish media viewed the comments as a sign that Márquez had truly taken control of the factory team. Several MotoGP analysts compared the situation to Jorge Lorenzo's rivalry with Valentino Rossi at Yamaha, or Dani Pedrosa's rivalry with Márquez at Honda. This situation is dangerous. If not addressed, Ducati could lose its internal balance, said a MotoGP expert on Sky Sport Italia. Meanwhile, Ducati management remains silent. To date, neither Gigi Dall'Igna nor team principal Davide Tardozzi has issued an official response. However, this silence has fueled rumours that Márquez is receiving preferential treatment given his superstar status and his wins at the beginning of the season. Behind the technical rumours, internal rivalries are also becoming more apparent. Bagnaia, who has long been the face of Ducati, now feels threatened in his position. This is not only a matter of results on the track, but also of influence within the team. Márquez's presence, with his charisma and reputation as an 8-time world champion, has drastically changed the atmosphere in the Ducati garage. Some observers suggest that Bagnaia's declining performance is influenced by mental factors as well. The psychological pressure of competing against the renowned Marquez, who was immediately competitive in his debut season, has caused the two-time world champion to lose his composure. Ducati is now at a crossroads, wrote the Spanish newspaper Marca. On one hand, they have Bagnaia, the defending champion. On the other hand, there's Marquez, who immediately captured the public's heart with his heroic performances. Undeniably, this dynamic has made the working environment within the team increasingly tense. Meanwhile, another interesting drama has emerged from Ducati's satellite team, the Pertamina Enduro VR46 racing team, which is owned by Valentino Rossi. Shocking news has emerged. Franco Morbidelli's contract will not be renewed for next season. This rumour has sparked a huge reaction because Morbidelli is not just a racer. He is also one of Rossi's top students from the VR46 Academy. Their relationship dates back to the Academy's inception, and Morbidelli has become a symbol of its success. However, the reality of MotoGP is cruel. Morbidelli's performance in the 2025 season was insufficient for the team to compete at the top. Amid Marquez's dominance with Ducati, Rossi is believed to be planning a major move, recruiting Pedro Acosta. Acosta, a young sensation from Spain, is said to be a strong candidate to replace Morbidelli. Acosta has been known as an extraordinary talent with an aggressive riding style, high consistency, and a winning mentality since his debut. Many believe that Acosta is the only rider who can pose a serious threat to Marquez's dominance on the track. According to several inside sources, Rossi is currently in secret negotiations to secure Acosta's signature. If realised, this move would represent a major power shift in MotoGP. However, this decision is not without risk. Rossi would have to let go of a friend and student who has become family in order to secure the future of the VR46 team. Franco Morbidelli responded to the rumours with grace. In an interview, he said he wouldn't be disappointed if Acosta were replaced. "This season is the toughest of my career. If I can't perform at my best for the team, I'd be relieved if another rider took my place. Acosta is a great talent, and he deserves a chance," Morbidelli said. Morbidelli's attitude touched the public even more. After all, he is an important part of VR46's history. If he is released, Rossi's decision will be remembered as one of the most emotional moments of his tenure as a team owner. With Rigamonti dismissing rumours of a different bike at Ducati, the internal rivalry between Marquez and Bagnaia heating up, and the emotional drama within VR46 surrounding Morbidelli's future, the 2025 MotoGP season is shaping up to be full of intrigue. Is it true that Ducati is giving Marc Márquez preferential treatment, leaving Francesco Bagnaia feeling betrayed? Let us know your thoughts below.